Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I will give you definition and basic concept of limiting reactant and excess reactant. To understand the concept of limiting reactant and excess reactant, let's take the example of this reaction. Magnesium reacts with hydrochloric acid to give magnesium chloride and hydrogen. In this reaction, magnesium and hydrochloric acid are the reactants, whereas magnesium chloride and hydrogen are the products. At the end of the reaction, for each reactant, magnesium and hydrochloric acid, there are two possibilities. Possibility number 1, it is consumed fully in the reaction, and possibility number 2, it is not consumed fully in the reaction. Now take the first reactant, magnesium. If it is consumed fully in the reaction according to possibility number 1, then it is called as limiting reactant, and if it is not consumed fully in the reaction according to possibility number 2, then it is called as excess reactant. Same is true for the second reactant, hydrochloric acid. Now I will give you the proper definition of limiting reactant and excess reactant. This is definition of the limiting reactant. The reactant that consumed completely in a chemical reaction is limiting reactant. Excess reactant, the reactant that left unused or unreacted after the completion of a chemical reaction is the excess reactant. It means that it is not fully used in the reaction. I will give you a simple example to explain it further. Suppose you have the wooden block like this and you want to decorate it with stickers. You want to put one sticker on one side of the block like this. Now suppose you have started with 5 wooden blocks and 4 stickers. You can easily calculate that you can decorate only 4 wooden boxes and 1 wooden box will be left undecorated. Now I will describe this activity in terms of limiting reactant and excess reactant. You can see that there is no unused sticker after the work. It means all the stickers are utilized in this activity. So we call the stickers as limiting reactant, whereas for the block there is one undecorated block after the work, so we called it as excess reactant. Limiting reactant can be defined in another way. The reactant that produces least number of moles of product is the limiting reactant. To explain this definition, let's take the example of this reaction. Carbon reacts with oxygen to give carbon dioxide. From this balanced chemical equation, you can see that 1 mole of carbon reacts with 1 mole of oxygen to give 1 mole of the product. In this reaction, you can see that ratio of each reactant to the product is 1:1. That is 1 mole of each reactant, carbon and oxygen, is producing 1 mole of carbon dioxide. 1 mole of carbon can produce 1 mole of carbon dioxide and 1 mole of oxygen is producing 1 mole of carbon dioxide. Now suppose the reaction was started with 1 mole of carbon and 2 mole of oxygen. Now as the ratio is the ratio of the reactant to the product is 1:1, you can easily calculate that 1 mole of carbon can produce 1 mole of the product, whereas 2 moles of oxygen can produce 2 moles of the product. As carbon is producing less number of mole of the product, so we can conclude that carbon is the limiting reactant. This is the end of my video. I hope you will find this video helpful. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.